All the mobs for this year's mob vote have been revealed. Let's go over everything we know about them and some things we can assume so you know who to vote for. Starting with the crab, this mob will spawn in the mangrove swamp. It has one gigantic claw, which it will drop and can be used by players to place blocks further away. This would be useful when building since you would be able to place more blocks from one location without having to move as much. That's all we know for sure, but we can assume a few more things about the crab. The crab claw might also increase the range for breaking blocks and attacking mobs. While they only said it would increase the range for placing blocks, it's fair to assume the reach for all actions of the player would increase as well. The extra breaking distance would be useful when cutting down tall trees or when strip mining holes in the side of the walls. The extra range for attacking mobs would be extremely useful. You would be able to fight mobs from a safe distance where they would have no chance of hitting you. We can also assume the crab will be able to walk on walls since they showed it in the video, but they never specifically say it will, so we don't know for sure. Moving on to the armadillo. This mob will spawn in the savannah. It will hide away in its shell if it's startled by the player. The armadillo will also drop a scute that can be used to craft wolf armor. The ability to finally protect your wolves would be a great addition to the game. There are a few more things we can assume about the armadillo. When they hide in their shell when startled, they may turn into a full block, which would be similar to how the shulker hides away and becomes a block. This would be a cool addition because it would be the first mob that can walk around and also turn into a solid stationary block. We can also speculate how the scute will be used to craft wolf armor. I can see two different ways they could implement this feature. The first is just having one set of armor for the wolves, being made of only scute. The second is being able to craft different tiers of armor with the scute and the material for the specific tier. I think the second option would be better, and it would make more sense because it would work similar to horse armor. We also don't know if you'll be able to enchant the armor for more protection, but I wouldn't count on it since you can't enchant horse armor. Now let's talk about the penguin. This mob will spawn in the stony shore biome. It can be found on the land where it's clumsy or in the water where it can swim super fast. The penguin can also make your boat go faster. Being able to go faster in the boat is useful, even if we already have dolphins that make you swim faster, because with the penguins, you don't have to take the time to get out of your boat every time you want to go faster. We can also assume we are getting a few more features with the penguins as well. It might be able to pick up and bring items back to you, like we can see it does with the lantern in the video. They never say this though, so we don't know for sure. We don't know exactly how the increased boat speed will work either. I can think of two different ways. The first way is you need the penguin in the boat with you, and it kicks its feet to act like a motor to push you forward. The second way is it will swim around your boat to propel it forward. The second way is more likely because it shows that happening in the video, but I like the idea of the first way better. Now you know everything about the mobs in the mob vote. Let me know what mob you're voting for and why in the comments. See ya!